City boy, city boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And today, I want to ask the people a question, okay? What is the storyline going into the Elimination Chamber? What's the story here? I don't see any storylines going into this, okay? You know what I see? I see headlines going into the Elimination Chamber. I don't see actual stories here. John Cena going for his 17th world title. John Cena attempting to break Ric Flair's record. Those are headlines, not storylines. CM Punk looks to main event his first WrestleMania at age 49. At age 76. At age 89. That's what I see. That's a headline. That's not a story. Okay? Somebody in my comments, I forget his name. Okay? Because I don't know if he might have commented before, but he commented and he said, you know, you always say there's no stories, but you never give any examples of any stories. Now I do give examples, but let me go ahead and give an example of what a storyline would be going into the Elimination Chamber, okay? So instead of having qualifying matches, right? Maybe one person or two people have a qualifying match, right? But you don't call them that, okay? You don't call them a qualifying match, right? So maybe one or two people have matches in order to cement that they're going to be in the Elimination Chamber. But everybody gets into the Elimination Chamber in their own way, right? So here's an example, right? Logan Paul, he is a superstar, right? Logan Paul, he believes that he's better than everybody else. So Logan Paul doesn't believe that he should have to, do anything to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. He's just that guy, okay? So Logan Paul goes into Adam Pearce's office, okay? Logan Paul goes into Adam Pearce's office, and not only is that, Logan Paul, right? Logan Paul is Ric Flair's number one fan, okay? Just throw that in there. Logan Paul is Ric Flair's number one fan. Logan Paul believes that John Cena shouldn't be anywhere close to Ric Flair's record, okay? So in order to thwart John Cena from getting to that 17th world title, Logan Paul is going to do everything in his power, right, to make sure that John Cena doesn't come anywhere close. So Logan Paul is going to get himself into the Elimination Chamber, and this is how he's going to do it. First of all, John Cena has to be here for this to happen, but let's just say that he is here. Logan Paul shows up at John Cena's hotel room, right? And he beats the dog shit out of John Cena, okay? Not only does he beat the dog shit out of John Cena, okay? He goes downstairs and he pops the tires to his rental car. 3 of them, so that way you can't claim insurance. Beats in his windshield, right? That's what Logan Paul does. John Cena makes his way back to Raw somehow, some way, right? Catches a taxi. Taxi. They get into a brawl. John Cena and Logan, you know what I'm saying? They get into a brawl backstage where they're going through shit, this, that, and the other, right? They're breaking through walls, using chairs and going through tables and all this shit backstage, right? Adam Pearce comes out and says, you know what? You're both in the Elimination Chamber, and you're number 1 and number 2. That's the start of a storyline. Then they have a story beat going into the Elimination Chamber. Drew McIntyre, right? Drew McIntyre is, he hates Cody Rhodes. Let's just say that. Drew McIntyre hates Cody Rhodes, and he has hated Cody Rhodes for the longest time. Drew McIntyre doesn't believe that Cody Rhodes has what it takes to be the champion. Drew McIntyre feels like Cody Rhodes is the worst champion of all time. And he makes it explicitly stated, okay? He explicitly states that you are the worst champion of all time. And I'm going to take that title from you. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that title off of you. Okay? He makes this clear for weeks on end. Around Elimination Chamber time, Drew McIntyre starts beating the dog shit out of Cody Rhodes. Okay? He beats the dog shit out of Cody Rhodes every week leading up to like 2 or 3 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber. Beats the dog shit out of him. Catches him up backstage, right? Beats the shit out of him. Brandy comes through, right? She's dropping off flowers and some donuts and libations for Cody Rhodes. Okay? And Drew McIntyre comes through and claymores Brandy. Brandy is a worker, so she'll be fine. But claymores Brandy right into the lockers. They brawl. Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis come through like, hey, Drew, you're in the Elimination Chamber, all right, and whatever, you're coming in third or whatever the fuck. CM Punk, he wants to main event his first WrestleMania, but CM Punk understands that he kind of has to prove himself at this point. So CM Punk goes to Nick Aldis or Pierce or whoever the fuck. Okay, they're the same. One's English, one's not. I don't care. He walks up to Pierce and he says, "Hey man, I want to prove myself in order to get into the chamber. All right. I feel like I've been out of the business this long. I've had a couple of matches here, but I want to prove that I actually belong. So I want somebody tonight, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of them, so I can prove that I belong." He goes out there and, Adam Pearce sets up something with a jobber, I don't know, Tozawa or some shit like that. Because CM Punk has to look good here. He has to look really good. And Tozawa can make CM Punk look really good. So he goes out there with Tozawa and beats the dog shit out of him. Now he feels like he belongs. Next week, CM Punk comes back. He's ready to get his spot in the Elimination Chamber. Somebody else... Let's see who. Let's just take Finn Balor or some shit like that. Finn Balor feels like CM Punk got over the easy way. He says Tozawa wasn't even a true challenge for him. He says that Tozawa was not a challenge and he's so bad at his job that he shouldn't even fucking be here. Okay? Makes fun of Tozawa. Makes fun of CM Punk. Right? Finn Balor says, I'm going to whoop your ass. And if I can beat you, I'll be in the Elimination Chamber. But if you beat me, you be in the Elimination Chamber. And let's also add another stipulation to this. If you beat me, I'll quit Raw. And I'll go to SmackDown. I'll leave Judgment Day and I'll go to SmackDown. But if you beat me, okay, or if I beat you, you leave Raw and you go to SmackDown. They agree on this match, okay? CM Punk goes out there. They have a nice match in the main event, right? Boom, CM Punk goes over. He ends up number 4 in the Elimination Chamber. Finn Balor leaves to SmackDown. Now he has to start anew over there. This is just shit that's coming off the top of my head, okay? Number 5, who's in the Elimination Chamber? Damian Priest is in the Elimination Chamber. What is Damian Priest's story, okay? That he used to be champion? No, that's not a storyline. That's a headline. Damian Priest, he comes over, and there's nothing really to Damian Priest. So it's but Damian Priest, he comes over, right? He's having issues. Damian Priest is having issues with Nick Aldis. Okay, Nick Aldis doesn't like Damian Priest. Okay. So, Damian Priest comes. He asks to be in the Elimination Chamber. Says, what do I got to do to be in the Elimination Chamber? Nick Aldis says, look, man, I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you. All right? I don't fuck with you at all. Okay? I don't like your stupid eyeliner. All right? I don't like that you braid your hair. I don't like that you got knobby knees. Okay? Pigeon-toed and bow-legged out this bitch. I just don't like you. Okay? I don't like you. So I'm not gonna put you in the Elimination Chamber. Okay? So, what does Damian Priest do? Damian Priest, he finds Nick Aldis while Nick Aldis is getting a massage from Chelsea Green or some shit like that. I don't know. Nick Aldis is always back there smoozing with the bitches, but he's never actually fucking with the bitches, right? So let's have Nick Aldis in this situation. He's fucking with the bitches, okay? He's getting a massage from somebody, Chelsea Green or Michin or somebody like that, right? Damian Priest comes through South of Heaven chokeslam, Michin through the table that Nick Aldis has his back on. Just South of Heaven, right? Boom, boom, bam. Right? Next week, Nick Aldis comes back and he says, Damian Priest, what you did was fucked up. What you did was wrong, okay? You got my bitch back there in a neck brace, okay? So this is what I'm going to do for you. You're going to be in a 3-on-1 handicap match tonight. Okay? You're going up against, I don't know, just choose 3 random motherfuckers. Carmelo Hayes, fucking Braun Strowman, and fucking, I don't know, 3rd random motherfucker. Who else is on SmackDown? I don't know. Choose anybody. Any fucking body. Right? Andrade. Okay? Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, and Braun Strowman. That's who you're going up against tonight. Alright? And if you, okay, can beat them 3, okay, in a 3-on-1 handicap, you'll go into the Elimination Chamber. Damian Priest ends up winning. Alright? Whatever. Nick Aldis comes back next week like, alright, cool, you won. Alright? But I feel like you got over on. So you have one more match. Alright? One more match, and it's a gauntlet match. Alright? And this is 3 other random superstars. Alright? Or, even better, he brings back the Judgment Day. Now, I know we've already beat this shit into the ground, but let's just act like we haven't yet. Okay, let's just act like Damian Priest, he just left the Judgment Day and that was it, right? You're going to be in a gauntlet match with the Judgment Day. You're going to have to beat every single member of the Judgment Day, one-on-one, alright? And if you can do that, you can be in the Elimination Chamber. He beats all of them, gets into the Elimination Chamber. He's entering number 5. This makes Damian Priest look like a world beater. He looks good going into the Elimination Chamber. He actually had a storyline going in, okay? And he earned his shot going in there, okay? That's number 5. I don't even remember who the 6th guy is, right? I don't even remember who the fucking 6th guy is. Who's the 6th guy in the Elimination Chamber? Somebody help me. Seth Rollins. What is Seth Rollins? Like, what even is his character, right? He's the Joker type, okay? So, Seth Rollins, he's backstage causing havoc, alright? He's backstage causing havoc. Somebody gets mad at him, alright? Let's just say it's fucking, who's on Raw? There's nobody on Raw. Let's say he has a problem with, DIY, okay? He's having issues with DIY. Okay, and Seth Rollins can't, DIY is not on fucking Raw, but who cares, okay? Who cares where the fuck DIY stands, okay? Who cares, alright? He's having problems with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. There we go. They're over there. They're not being used, okay? He's having issues with them, okay? They both want to be in the Elimination Chamber, but there's already 5 spots filled up, right? They both want to be in the Elimination Chamber. So they're going to Nick Aldis trying to figure out a way, not Nick Aldis, fucking Adam Pearce, so they can figure out a way that they could both, you know what I'm saying, either one of them gets in, there's some kind of way that we can figure this out, right? Nick Aldis sets up something, not Nick Aldis, but Adam Pearce. They're the same fucking person, okay? They're the same person. One's English, one's not. Who cares? He sets up a match All right. He says that since you guys have been having issues with Seth Rollins, I'm going to have you guys go up against Seth Rollins in a tag team match. Okay? It's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap tag team match. Or actually, no, it'll just be a regular tag team match against you guys. It'll be Seth Rollins and whoever he chooses. Okay? They beat Austin and Grayson, and now they have issues with each other. Okay? So that sets up something going into WrestleMania. Okay? Because they shouldn't be together anymore. All right? It's over at this point. Okay? But they get mad at each other because they never win anything and whatever. They're angry with each other. But now Seth Rollins and his tag partner, okay, whoever he chose, they have issues with each other. Okay? And they have issues with each other because both of them also want to be in the Elimination Chamber. All right? Both of them want to be in the Elimination Chamber. So what ends up happening is during the match, they have that regular old, you know what I'm saying? Can they, won't they, can they work together, can they not, right? And it turns out that they kind of can, but they really do not fuck with each other. Both of them want to be in the Elimination Chamber. So at the end of the day, Nick Aldis or Adam Pearce, they set up a match, all right? This is going to be a no-holds-barred match, all right? Main event of Monday Night Raw, whatever. They have that no-holds-barred match. They go up against each other. I'm going to throw a name out there. We'll say Braun Breaker, okay? If he didn't have the Intercontinental Championship, okay? Seth Rollins ends up going over on Braun Breaker, all right? In a screwy kind of way, because we have to protect Braun Breaker, okay? So now, Seth Rollins gets into the Elimination Chamber, right? And Braun Breaker, he's feeling some kind of way. So that, that's going to be its own story beat going in to Elimination Chamber. So now they have something to do in case Seth Rollins doesn't win. So in case Seth Rollins doesn't win, they have a match for WrestleMania. All right? But if he does win, they still can have a match. They still can have a match for WrestleMania, but Seth Rollins can go in, Braun Breaker comes out, breaks them up, whatever the case might be. This is just shit off the top of my head. These are just things that could actually be stories that you could actually turn into something. And notice how everybody got into it in their own way. Every single person in the Elimination Chamber got into it their own way. They all had motivations for why they wanted to get in there, and they all had shit to overcome to get into the Elimination Chamber, which makes the Elimination Chamber more valuable. And now everybody in the Elimination Chamber, they have an equal amount of heat against each other, all right, in order to win this, okay? They all want this shit so bad they went through a lot to get there, okay? What do we have this fucking Elimination Chamber? Like I said, there's no storylines. Nobody has beef with each other. What, Logan Paul and CM Punk? Like, who actually has beef with the next guy? Nobody. This is not a blood match. This is not I did everything I could to get here. So, what is it? Right? What are we doing here? Let's fucking beat the dog shit out of each other so we can get there. Okay? Nobody has issues with even Cody Rhodes. The champion, who's this whole match is set up for. Nobody even has issues with him. Nobody has issues with Cody Rhodes, so why does anybody even really care about being in the match? Besides the fact they just want to be champion. There are no storylines going in. And it's even worse on the women's side. It's even worse. Like there's because not only are there no storylines on the women's side, but nobody could possibly care about anybody in that women's match. Nobody could possibly care. At all. And there's no storylines. Nobody can care about anybody that's in there. There's no star power. The only star maybe in that match is Bianca Belair. Because Bayley's not a star. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'll slap the shit out of you. Alexa Bliss, maybe, kinda. But nobody else. That's the issue coming up in this Elimination Chamber. There's no storyline. And there's nothing that can branch off into if these two motherfuckers don't you know what I'm saying, work out, then that can be thrown on WrestleMania. Okay? There's none of it. What we're going to do is we're going to have this match, right? This is because this is what Hunter does. We're going to have this match, right? And from there will be feuds. Somebody's going to fuck somebody up in the match, and somebody's going to get over on somebody else in the match, and then now there's going to be the beef there. So no actual feud, no actual storyline, just manufactured beef. That's the issue. That's the issue with all the fucking pay-per-views that have been going on. It's just manufactured beef. Two people have a match, and then from there, we get a feud. Or confrontations. So that's why nobody can care. Alright? So this has been your boy, Nate the Great. Let me know what you guys are like, if you guys are excited for the Elimination Chamber. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how the fuck you could be. But let me know if you guys are. Alright, let me know what y'all think about these storylines that I just came up with off the top of my head, which is better than anything that's going in there right now. It's not the best, alright, but this is just shit off the top of my head, right? Let me know what you guys think about them, if I'm crazy, right? And, yeah, just comment below. Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. This has been your boy, Nate the Great. I also have memberships out now. So if you want to support the channel by donating $1 a month, you know what I'm saying, to the channel, you get your own personal benefits and perks and stuff like that. I got more and more merch coming out. Check the links above the profile, and I'll see you motherfuckers in the next one. Peace!